kind of dizzy. So what's up, guys? So on Sunday's WWE Great Balls of Fire, Rusev returned on SmackDown. I'm out of breath. Yes! When I do pay-per-view predictions, I tell you guys leave your challenges down below. I'm gonna take the top 4 in the comment section, put that on Twitter, and put that on a poll on Twitter. This is my Twitter if you want to follow me. And you guys vote for one of the top 4 challenges that I have to do if I don't get the majority of my WWE Great Balls of Fire predictions correct. I think that was well explained. Also, tomorrow's my birthday. Wow, that's the first time I said that out loud. 18 years old. I know, someone's like, oh my god, I thought you were 24. I'm not. So in the kickoff, we have Neville defending the Cruiserweight Championship against Akira Tozawa. This match has done absolutely nothing for Tozawa. Tozawa is a very talented guy. Don't get me wrong when I say any of this about him. But this kind of feels like a LeVar-Lonzo situation. You have Titus O'Neil, who's basically doing all the talking, doing everything. I've barely seen Tozawa. This is what I mean by Lonzo and LeVar. Lonzo is the star, but LeVar is the one doing all the talking, taking all the attention away from Lonzo and putting it all on him. Tozawa is the star, but instead Titus is taking all the attention and putting it on him. I don't even like when Tozawa says his catchphrase anymore. I want to hear Titus. In the power of Tozawa. Oh, it sounds cooler when he does it. He has a deep voice. Honestly, during this entire build-up for this match, Apollo could have been eating some salad and doing some cardio, and you can just have Apollo turn on Tozawa, take his #1 contendership. Maybe by then Apollo would be down like to 220 because the guy weighs 240, and then WWE could just build him as 205. I mean, they say Big Cass is 7 foot, he's not. Because Apollo versus Neville honestly makes more sense than Tozawa. Again, these are not insults towards Tozawa. He's very talented. Just this match for him does nothing for him because we all know he's gonna lose, and this match did not help him get built up anyway. Next up, for the first time ever, Big Cass is taking on Enzo Amore. Oh god, poor Enzo. What are you gonna do now? You have to use your brain a little bit and you realize this has to be Big Cass and no one else, it has to be Big Cass. Now the only way I see Enzo actually winning this is maybe if he gets like a roll up or a disqualification or something like that. Really don't see that unless Big Cass is just beating him up so hard they have to stop the match. Then Big Cass wins by referee's word. Kind of like how Batista did with Rey Mysterio at Survivor Series 2009. That's the only way I can see this going down if it isn't Big Cass just beating the holy crap out of him. The Miz is defending the Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose. I just don't care. The Miz wins. I really don't care. The Miz does not feel like the same Intercontinental Champion that he was a while back. Still a good one, just not the same one that he was. Ambrose is absolutely boring, and I just mean that. He needs either a heel turn or like a brand new feud or something to help this guy. Not that he doesn't have the talent or the gimmick, because people loved him when he was world champion. Or like post-Shield breakup when he faced Seth Rollins in 2014. There's nothing really wrong with the gimmick that he's playing, but it needs some tweaking or something. Really stale, and it's becoming borderline boring. Not borderline, it's past borderline, it's boring. Next up for the Raw Tag Team Championship, Sheamus and Cesaro defend their titles against the Hardy Boys in a 30-minute Iron Man match. This is the only match on the card that actually has some predictability to it. Could go to the Hardy Boys because they did lose the last pay-per-view, and also could stay on Sheamus and Cesaro because, well, they don't need to be losing. Now, this would be a really crap finish, but it's the only way I really see both these guys staying strong. It's already happened before, which makes me think it's not going to happen, but when they did the 2 out of 3 falls match, that ended in a draw. That finish should have happened at this time, at this match, because there's no way you can really have either one of these guys winning without the other people looking really bad. The Hardy Boys nostalgia is slowly starting to fade away and become obsolete. I'm just not gonna do that. Sorry for that cringe. You really don't want these guys to become obsolete. At the rate they're going, they're only playing off the nostalgia. They're still gonna get a big pop because it's Jeff Hardy back in the WWE. It's Matt Hardy back in the WWE. This is great. And I love the Hardy Boys, and actually, when I did my top 10 favorite wrestlers, I really meant to put them up there. I completely forgot about them. I told you 2 days later I'd probably be remaking that list. It completely just fell from my mind. It's a tough decision, but I just don't like seeing Cesaro lose ever. I'm gonna go with Sheamus and Cesaro. In another match, I simply couldn't give a single crap about. Seth Rollins is taking on Bray Wyatt. My reason for not caring is not because of the wrestlers, it's because of the story, or lack of story. Seth Rollins is a babyface, or this kind of babyface is trash. When Seth Rollins first turned heel, he wasn't really for the fans, he was just for doing like the right thing, but also doing it his way because he's also the best wrestler out here. Not to the guy that comes to the ring and panders to the audience like, I'm here for you, and you guys are here for me, and we are here for each other. No, you're not that kind of babyface. That's John Cena. You're more of like a Roman Reigns babyface. If you took that Roman character and put it on Seth Rollins, to a degree, maybe not as cocky, but the guy that isn't really like pandering towards the audience, he has his fans, he appreciates them, but the only reason he's in the ring right now is not necessarily necessarily for the fans, but for the people that actually want to support him, he's with them. This kind of babyface Seth Rollins is just not good. I say you could keep him babyface, just kind of tweak the character. His motive shouldn't be pandering towards everyone. It should be winning championships, because that's what Seth Rollins does. In 2015, he was insulting everyone. Out of nowhere, now he loves all of us. You bipolar, bro? Bray Wyatt loses a lot. Gonna lose again. Bray Wyatt's losing. He's just losing. Also, Seth Rollins is the cover boy for the video game. Do you really want your cover boy to lose? That makes the wrestler and the video game look pretty trash. And at this point, Bray Wyatt can lose another match and it's really not changing anything he's doing. That's a horrible way to think. It's probably what they're thinking. Gotta think like them sometimes. Next up for the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss to defend the title against Sasha Banks. This is a SummerSlam type of match, not a Great Balls of Fire type of match. So there's rumors that Alexa Bliss is defending the title against Nia Jax at SummerSlam, so Alexa Bliss is probably just gonna win. It'll probably be by shenanigans and cheating and whatnot, but she's probably gonna win. I think one of the biggest reasons Sasha has this title match right now is because she's nominated for one of the Teen Choice Awards. Which is not to say that Sasha doesn't deserve a title shot, because she does. But when you have one of your superstars nominated for a Teen Choice Award, do you really want her on 205 Live dancing with Rich Swann, or do you want her in the title match? I'd really rather see this match at SummerSlam because both these girls are so good on the mic that you really could have built it up more. There could have been a really big video package, but neither one of these girls have really been doing a lot of talking, at least to the level that they've done before. This match feels a little rushed, and it shouldn't be. This is actually one of your bigger money matches in WWE for the women. I say Alexa Bliss wins. Probably by shenanigans, only so it doesn't make Sasha look bad. Next up in the ambulance match, Roman Reigns is taking on Braun Strowman. I really need Braun Strowman to win this. This will actually make Braun Strowman look really bad if Roman Reigns is able to pick up that big man or drag or whatever and put him in the ambulance. Simply for the fact that saving Braun Strowman's career, do not throw this man in the ambulance. I feel like Braun Strowman's still trying to build himself back up from that Fastlane defeat by Roman Reigns when Roman pinned him clean. Even winning at Payback really didn't help him that much, because Roman still ended the night looking really strong because he still beat up Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman went through the ambulance door, which is so cool. I still think Braun Strowman needs to win this match to make sure that he still looks like a big monster. And finally, in the main event, Brock Lesnar is defending the Universal Championship against Samoa Joe. My heart wants Joe, but my mind knows it's Lesnar. This is Brock Lesnar's first title defense since WrestleMania. Do you really think he's gonna lose it first title defense? Now, the purpose of the feud was kind of more transitional to Brock Lesnar's SummerSlam, not necessarily to make a new Universal Champion. I would love Samoa Joe to win it, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. This match will probably be the best of the year if it's done right. Because everyone has such high hopes, I feel like it's not gonna go to the level of your hopes, but it's still gonna be really good. At Extreme Rules, when Samoa Joe won, did anyone really think he was actually gonna beat Brock Lesnar? No, they turned this guy that everyone knew was just gonna lose into a guy that people think he might actually win. Brock Lesnar likes to win. Brock Lesnar doesn't lose often. And people honestly think Samoa Joe can beat Brock Lesnar. It was really just build up Samoa Joe so he actually looked like a main threat on the main roster, which before he really wasn't looking like one. But yeah guys, that's the video if you really enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below your predictions for WWE Great Balls of Fire. And also comment your challenges down below. I'll take the top 4, put that on Twitter, make that a poll, and you guys can pick what I should do if I don't get the majority of my WWE Great Balls of Fire predictions correct. And make sure to like, comment, share, and always subscribe, and we outie.